Hi, my name is JOrnelas, and I'll be doing a presentation on malware and viruses. Malware is short for malicious software and is used as a single term to refer to viruses, spyware, worms, etc. Malware is designed to cause damage to a standalone computer or a networked PC. There are various types of malwares. Here are some examples. Worms are programs that make copies of themselves again and again on the local drive or where your network is shared. Its function is to eat up your memory and eventually crash your system. It doesn't harm any data or file on the computer, and it does not need to attach itself to an existing program. Trojans. A Trojan horse is a destructive program that looks as a genuine application. Trojans open a backdoor entry into your computer which gives malicious users or programs access to your system, allowing confidential and personal information to be stolen. Adware. Generally, adware is a software application in which advertising banners are displayed while any program is running. Adwares are used by companies for marketing purposes. Spyware. Spyware is a type of program that is installed with or without your permission to collect information about users, their computer or browsing habits, and everything that you do without your knowledge, and it's sent to a remote user. Spyware looks a lot like adware but is usually a separate program. Spam. Spamming is a method of flooding the internet with copies of the same message. Spams are also known as electronic junk mail or junk newsgroup postings. Spam mail are very annoying and can quickly fill up your inbox. Tracking cookies. A cookie is a plain text file that is stored on your computer in a cookies folder, and it stores data about your browsing session. Cookies are used by many websites to track your visitor information and are generally used to make your browsing experience a little faster. A tracking cookie, though, is a cookie which keeps track of all your information and is used by hackers to elicit personal details like bank account, credit card information, etc. Misleading applications. Misleading applications misguide you about the security status of your computer and show that your computer is infected by some malware or virus. You are then asked to download a tool to remove the threat as bait for giving up personal information. A virus is a program written to enter your computer and damage or alter your files or data. A virus might corrupt or delete data on your computer. Viruses can also replicate themselves. A computer virus is more dangerous than a computer worm as it makes changes or deletes your files, while worms only replicate themselves without making any changes to your files or data. Viruses can enter your computer as an attachment of images, audio, or video files. Viruses also enter through downloads on the internet. They can be hidden in a free trial of software or other files that you download. So before you download anything from the internet, be sure it's a trusted source and the file is safe. Almost all viruses are attached to an executable file, which means the virus may exist on your computer, but it actually cannot infect your computer unless you run or open the malicious program. Here are some types of viruses. A file virus. This type of virus normally infects programs such as .exe, .com, or .bat files. Once this virus stays in memory, it tries to infect all programs that load onto memory. A macrovirus. This type of virus infects Word, Excel, PowerPoint, and other data files. Once infected, repairing these files is very difficult. A master boot record file virus, also known as an MBR virus, is a memory resident virus that copies itself to the first sector of a storage device. An MBR virus will infect this particular area of a storage device instead of normal files. The easiest way to remove an MBR virus is to clean the MBR area. Boot sector virus. A boot sector virus infects the boot sector of a HDD or FDD. As soon as the computer starts, it gets infected from the boot sector. Cleaning this type of virus is very difficult. A multipartite virus, a hybrid of boot and program file virus. These infect program files, and when the infected program is executed, these viruses infect the boot record. When you boot the computer the next time, the virus from the boot record loads itself in the memory and then starts infecting other program files on the disk. Polymorphic viruses, a virus that can encrypt its code in different ways so that it appears differently in each infection. These viruses are very difficult to detect. And lastly, stealth viruses. These types of viruses use a different kind of technique to avoid detection. They either redirect a disk head to read another sector instead of the one on which they reside, or they may alter the reading of the infected file. Anti-malware and antiviruses are types of software programs designed to prevent, detect, and remediate malicious programming on individual computing devices and IT systems. It is highly recommended that you protect your machine, whether it's a PC or a Mac, to avoid losing your data and memory through malware or viruses. There are various types of these types of protection programs, such as Norton and McAfee antiviruses, and do come at a cost. But keep in mind that there's nothing like being cautious when downloading files to your machine. This concludes my presentation on malware and viruses. I hope you enjoyed it.